everybody, and welcome to Joy for Balance Energy. And this is a general reading for Tuesday, the 24th of November. So let's go ahead and get started by spritzing the space. And you and me and the space. All right. Let's start out with the angels and ancestors and see what energies we have to start out with. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Tuesday. My goodness, it's almost Thanksgiving. I know my husband and I decided that it's just going to be us for Thanksgiving. As much as we'd love to have the family together, we just feel that it's the right choice to be separate. But we're gonna Skype and have some fun with each other. Okay, Spirit, what energies do you want to share with the collective today for Tuesday, the 24th of November? Thank you. We're going to read this one. And we have the High Priestess, Harness Mystic Power. It's a beautiful card. And we'll go ahead and read that after I get the spread all laid out. Now we're going to move to the Starseed Oracle and see what energies we have coming from the Starseeds, the Starseed family. So if there are Starseeds here, this energy is for you. All right, Spirit. What would you like to share today for Tuesday the 24th of November? One card, please. Thank you. We have, I'm sorry, defenselessness, I can't say the word, riding past wrongs and uprooting. Wow. That sounds like there's a lot to that. So I think I should probably read that as well. Get the deeper meaning of that. Now we have Beyond Lemuria Oracle. Find out what energy we have from this oracle. Okay, Spirit, what would you like to share today with the collective for November 24th? For their highest and greatest good. And that feels like too many. Yep, too many. One card, please, Spirit. What would you like to share with the collective Tuesday the 24th for their highest and greatest good? One card, please. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. And this one is beautiful. Earth, nurture, nature. Isn't that a beautiful card? Look at those colors. every color of the rainbow. And then we're going to do Secret Language of Light Oracle. Okay, Spirit, what would you like the collective to know for their highest and greatest good for Tuesday the 24th? One card, please. Thank you. Enlightenment. So I'm going to read that as well. We have 3 we're going to read. I'm going to go ahead and lay out the spread, and then we will do some reading. Okay, yes, okay, got it. You're ready. All right, Spirit, what does the collective need to know for Tuesday the 24th? Their highest and greatest good. What do you want the collective to know for their highest and greatest good, please? Ooh, thank you. First card is the Devil card. What else do you want to share with the collective for their highest and greatest good for Tuesday the 24th? So we have the Devil, the 5 of Wands, the Knight of Cups, 10 of Cups. What else do we want to share with the collective for Tuesday the 24th for their highest and greatest good? Got one here, the 9 of Swords, the Empress, two more, Spirit, make it clear. What would you like to share with the collective for their highest and greatest good today for the Tuesday the 24th? One more, Spirit. That one was flipping. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so the last 2 cards we pulled was the Queen of Swords and the Emperor. So let's go ahead and start out and get clear on our energies. And the first one is the High Priestess. And so let's see what that is about. High Priestess. You are a mystic with the capacity to connect with energies that go beyond the human senses. Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will. There is an opportunity for you to rise up at this time, but it requires dedication and discipline. You're being guided to look at what you are working on or at the situation before you and determine where your priorities lie. If you are unable to figure that out, you must use your intuition and discernment to focus on what will bring you closer to your goal and the happiness of everyone involved. When this card arrives, it's also important for you to check in with your intuition, as it will give you guidance that will be important for your growth. Wow, that's important. Yeah, always check in with your intuition. It will never lead you the wrong way. So the second one we have, I'm sorry. And so let's go ahead and read that. Okay. There we go. We got it in there. Defenselessness, riding past wrongs, uprooting. We're living in divisive times. When we're hurt and triggered, we tend to see things as a personal attack rather than an opportunity for healing. If we're to find true peace and unity, we need to drop our defenses and see things outside of right or wrong. As souls, we intrinsically remember unity and yearn for it here on earth. Perhaps this is why it feels so painful when we experience the opposite. But it's crucial to remember that we can't simply bypass reality and pretend that unity, love, and forgiveness are here. This is one of the greatest challenges for starseeds. So if you're a starseed, this is for you. To bring about unity, we must first acknowledge the ways in which both we and the world have been divisive, personally, ancestrally, and collectively. The shadows, hate, wounds, separation, severing, wrongs, and sadness. You may be called to explore how you, your ancestors, or your society have, consciously or unconsciously, inflicted pain on others. To find a way to drop the armor around your heart and see things as they truly are for all people, to say I'm sorry with an open heart and mean it. To be part of the healing rather than the perpetuation of inherited conflict or oppression. This isn't about blame, it's about unwinding the patterning that got us here. You may be called to devote your time to causes you believe in or do healing work on your ancestral line. How are you being called to drop your defenses and unwind past wrongs? Doesn't surprise me. I mean, all these energies are always so interesting and very important to look into. All right, and then we have Earth. So nurture nature. So nurturing nature, just, go out into nature. Spend more time in nature, because that actually will help ground you. And when you're out in nature, just be sure to be grateful and just love what you're receiving from the earth. So, beautiful card. Now, the last one that we have is enlightenment. So let's see what we have for that. Okay. Enlightenment. You're waking up from your old habits and patterns. At times you may feel bewildered or not quite like yourself. Relax, all is well. You are just keeping up with your evolution and the life that you desire. Your body and mind are adjusting and adapting to your new and loving soul perspective. It is common for your mind and body to resist, react, or panic when you experience the unfamiliar or unknown. However, from this higher vantage, you can change any story that splits you in two and heal any wounds. You are not trying to replace a negative memory with a positive one. Instead, see all of the components of a memory so that a new conclusion can form. An unbalanced memory recreates the trauma every time it is talked about or remembered. This event or person will be blamed for pain in your life today. A balanced memory has no charge or activation and becomes wisdom. You may even come to see a challenge as the best thing that ever happened to you. Once you change and heal your opinion, enlightenment will shine through as wisdom. So yeah, this is about change, and change doesn't always feel good, but in the long run, it definitely pays off. And so that's a good thing. Now give me a minute just so I can look at the cards, see what we have. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 major arcana. And we have the 5 and 10 of cups. Oh, and then the 9. So 5, 9, 10. Look those numbers up for the angel meanings. They all have meanings, and it could give you a better idea of what it is that you need to look at. Now the first card is the Devil. And I'm getting the feeling from my guides that there's some things, you know, that you have been working through. And, you know, this whole situation in the world has, you know, made you feel just totally uprooted. And so this has been a difficult time. And so you might be, you know, overthinking or possibly drinking a little too much because of the situation. The Devil basically is standing for the fact that you're overindulging in some type of behavior. And so things have been a little bit rocky, and that might be leading to that. Again, we have the 9 of Swords, so you're definitely worried, and you're putting a lot of thought into what's going on in your life, and it's disrupting your sleep, and you might be having bad dreams. You know, try to take a step back and think about what's going on in your life, and try not to dwell on it, and it should improve. And then we have the 5 of Wands again. So this is more conflict. So there's a lot of conflict that's showing up here. And so with that happening, I'm hearing, you know, go within. And talk about what it is that's on your mind. And you will either get answers at that moment, or you soon will have answers. So that's what I'm being told. You're a very creative person. And, you know, this might be a situation where you need to use your creativity to try to figure out what it is that you need to do so that things will start to change for you. Now, again, this is something that's rattled your world, and it's change. And as I said earlier, with change comes really good things. So just keep moving forward and take care of your family if you have one, and try not to stay on the negative side of things. Now the Knight of Cups, there has been a lot of emotion that you've been going through. You have been going through some rough times, and just stay strong. And you're going to have to be patient, and don't fight against it as well, because when you fight against something that is bothering you, it just makes matters worse. The best thing you could do is go within and talk to your guides. Pray to, you know, God, if that's what you do. And in situations, stand up for yourself and be confident, because anything that doesn't belong in your life, you have that sword to just chop it down and get rid of it and eliminate it. You have the power. And the Queen of Swords doesn't relate to male or female. It's for both. Just since there's a woman on here, I'm saying that this is male or female. And, you know, you might be going through with this butterfly here, transformation. And when you go through transformation, it could be, you know, like the Dark Night of the Soul, where you just feel like the whole world's collapsing in front of you and you just like get overwhelmed. But just, you know, go take walks in nature and listen to your intuition coming in. And if you need to get more information, go within. Our next card is the Ten of Cups. And this is showing me that you're going to have a happy outcome. Everything's going to come together at the end. You just have some work to do, and just be kind to yourself as you're going through this. And forgive yourself for anything that you're blaming yourself for, or any of these negative feelings. Just be sure to get rest, be kind to yourself. Don't rush into things. Go with the flow. When you're going through this time and all the turmoil, that's the easiest way to start getting past that negativity, is just to slow down, reanalyze, be patient, and be kind to yourself, and get rest when you can. And then we have the Emperor. So you're definitely a leader, and you know where you want to go, and it's just going to take time to get there. But don't give up. Stay strong. You are the Emperor, male or female, strong. And then we have the Lion, strength. So just be patient. So let's do some quick clarifying on this read to see what else we can learn. And if there's anybody that you've wronged in your past, you know, think about the situation, and if you can, say you're sorry. If they're not here on the earthbound life, write a letter. Like you're going to send it to them. Because when you eliminate things that are really stressing you out, where you feel like you've wronged somebody, that's one of the best ways to go about it. Or just to call them up. Say, I'm sorry. Open your heart, and things will start changing for you. Okay, Spirit, what else do you want to share with the collective for Tuesday the 24th for their highest and greatest good? And forgive me, these are my slippery cards. But I really like them. They're nice cards. That one was flipping. And again, you got that Enlightenment card, which was one of the energies, which is growth. So it will get better. This one was next. That one was next. Okay, 3 more, Spirit. What would you like to clarify on the next 3 cards for us? For the collective, that one did pop out. 2 more, Spirit. Whoa. We'll go ahead and take this one, but these other ones, too many. All right. One more card, Spirit. Please clarify the last card. Just one card, please. There it is. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Okay, again, we have the Devil, and it's basically saying the same thing. You need to, whatever it is that you're obsessing over, or an addiction or anything, don't fight against it. If you fight against it, it just makes it more difficult. Go within, ask for help. And if you need to, you know, go and visit a friend for some advice, or the best thing you could do is go within, or even go see a counselor if that's what need be, because you're going through a really tough time. Because you have the 9 of Swords, and then here you're stagnant, you're just not in a good way. And you can change this. It's just going to take some time to get through this. Again, we had this earlier. So you had the Devil, and then the fighting, and the fighting, and then, so yeah. You're a strong person, and you need to hop on your chariot and move forward. Think about what it is, what plan you want to put in place, and grab those reins and stay balanced and keep moving forward. Because from what I can tell here, be patient, but you have your eyes set on something that you want to go for. And so keep moving forward. You're going to get there. It may take a little time, but it's well worth it. I think you're going through the dark night of the soul with this reading. I think that there's things that you're working through. Yeah, because the next is the 2 of Swords. You're trying to make a decision over something, or maybe you have several decisions. You're trying to figure out, what is it that I do? Which way do I go? So take time, you know, and write things down so that you can look at them visually. That actually could help you go, okay, on this item, I'm going to do this. On this item, I'm going to do that. So that you could get out of this 2 of Wands energy, because or Swords, excuse me. It's not where you want to be. And then we have the Page of Wands. So, you're going to be starting a new path. I mean, that's good news. You might have to, you know, get through some things, but you're starting on a new path. And then, you know, the card that this was over is, you're going to get to the point where you're just happy, content. So stay positive. That was the first card where I said, You're going to have to be strong, but you're the emperor. You know how to lead. So here, you know, it's been a lot of turbulence going on. Just don't get caught up in it, because you're fixing to go places on a new path that brings you happiness. Let's go ahead and see what we have at the bottom of our cards here. See, there you go, 10 of coins. That's abundance. So this is your window of wow. So stay focused on that and just work through what it is that you have to work through each day, and it will improve. Things will get better. And then, not that one. I need to look at this one, see what we have. And why do I have, I guess it's this one. Yeah, oh, I had the flippers, that's right. So it's going to be, yep, it's going to be that one. Look, Ace of Swords. You're going to make it happen. This is another, you know, opportunity that presents itself. Spirit, you know, just really wants you to go after this, and you have thoughts of this. You just need to keep moving forward and stay positive. So yeah, I truly believe that this was, you're going through some things, if not dark night of the soul, and you need to harness your power. And, you know, if there's somebody that you've wronged, be sure to apologize to them. And if you just need to take a break from it all, go take a walk in a park or go on a hiking trail. You know, let out that stress. Don't hold that stress in, because you are in a growth period, and that's what's bringing out all these different things that you're dealing with. So don't get frustrated, because things are going to change, and you're very much loved, and that is your reading. So I will talk with you tomorrow, and if this is your first time here to get a reading, please subscribe below and ring the bell so that you'll be notified for all the readings that I put out on YouTube. So take care. Much love.